People in India and Pakistan inherited the same economic legacy after the partition on August 15th of 1947. 1990, when the per capita income of India was near $300, on the other side, the per capita income of Pakistan was more than $400. After the partition of Pakistan and India, Pakistan saw faster growth rate while India lagged behind. But after 33 years of partition, the situation is entirely different. Long queues of vehicles at petrol pumps, hours-long blackouts, desperate fights for food. The situation is such that the Central Bank of Pakistan has only around $4.4 billion in reserve, which is barely enough to survive for 3 weeks of imports. Hi everybody, and in this episode of the Inside Story, we are talking about how Pakistan went through economic downfall to having economic crisis, food crisis and whatnot more.
We want the division of India into Hindustan and Pakistan because that is the only practical solution.
से ये दो खानदान आए हैं, हिंदुस्तान भी आगे निकल गया, बांग्लादेश हमारे से आगे निकल गया.
The National Monetary Fund has approved an agreement to revive a massive loan program amid the recent incessant rainfall and devastating floods.
China will invest $3.5 billion in Karachi, $3.5 billion. Pakistan, it seems, has embraced the Chinese debt trap.
Skyrocketing inflation, a crumbling economy, and a reported collective loot. This seems to be the story of Pakistan at present.
करूंगा कि हम चाय की एक-एक प्याली, दो-दो प्यालियां कम कर दें.
People to know about this, we have to go back in time to 1857. From 1857 to 1947, Britain ruled directly over most of the territory that became the independent states of India and Pakistan. During the rule of British, the economic growth was very low, around 0.9% per year. This happened largely because the colonial India's economy was mostly agricultural. Not only that, after the independence, the country got into nationalist movements. The country was therefore divided into two different partitions, Muslim-dominated Pakistan and Hindu-dominated India. This led to one of the largest forced migrations of the 20th century. Almost 9 million Hindus and Sikhs moved into India and 5 million Muslims migrated to East and West Pakistan over the next 2 decades. In the first decade, as the government of both Pakistan and India invested more into their economies, the economic growth was around 3 to 4%. But soon the path of India and Pakistan changed. Now people in the 1960s, the government of India limited its economic growth by holding back on selling things to other countries. Not only that, it did not allow foreign companies to invest or to establish in India. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Pakistan was taking a lot of advantage from its eastern Pakistan region. West and East Pakistan had different strengths. West Pakistan was rich in natural resources like minerals and agricultural products, while East Pakistan excelled in producing goods like jutes and textiles. By trading within their own country, West and East Pakistan had access to larger and more diverse markets for their products. This increased production efficiency, lowered cost, and boosted the overall economic growth. On the other hand, Pakistan also got military and economic aid from the United States and other Muslim countries in the Middle East. This had a significant impact on the Pakistan's economic growth during that period. The foreign aid allowed Pakistan to invest in infrastructure projects such as roads, energy generation, and telecommunications. These improved infrastructure not only facilitated trade but also attracted other foreign investments. As a result, for a few decades after the partition, Pakistan's economy experienced accelerated growth, reaching around 6% annually. This was actually higher than India's growth rate during that same period. But tragically, something happened. In 1971, due to the economic disparities between West Pakistan and East Pakistan decided to become its own country. And people will know it by the name of Bangladesh.
An unmanageable situation entirely through his own folly. General Yahya Khan was now about to pull the roof down on himself. The Pakistanis suffered heavy casualties. A new nation was born.
With the separation of Pakistan and Bangladesh, Pakistan lost a significant economic contributor. Bangladesh had been a major source of foreign exchange earnings, particularly through its dominant jute industry. After that separation, Pakistan has been only going downwards in terms of economy. While talking about foreign aids, Pakistan has long relied on external sources of funding. From 1960 to 2022, around $73 billion have been received by Pakistan in the name of foreign aids. And even today, Pakistan relies on international organizations like IMF and on foreign governments like China for aid and infrastructure development. Not only that, Pakistan has also suffered from constant political instability. From 1988 to 1998 alone, it had 7 different governments as it alternated between civilian and military governments. This ultimately discouraged foreign investments in Pakistan. And this became a major reason why India is now a potential superpower in terms of manufacturing to industries to nuclear weapons, while Pakistan is barely surviving in foreign aids. Well, thank you for watching. My name is Ayush and you were watching The Inside Story.